Hey, it's Paul Bain, this is GreatDad.com, and I'm here with Hayden, and we are today talking about the Notion.
More in home security and smart home.
Smart home, but a little bit different take on the smart home thing, right?
It's a bit different, not like your cameras or something.
Or the speakers.
Yeah.
Now, you don't talk to it. It doesn't set off alarms per se. It doesn't do that type of thing. But it is a kind of a take on home monitoring that we haven't really seen before, and I think it's starting to expand from what I've heard. They're growing quickly. The idea is that with these little sensors that you can clip onto different places in your house, you can monitor different things and alert your smartphone when actions occur.
So, for example, this sensor will notify you when, for example, your garage door is open,
right?
Or if there's a change in like air
quality will tell you. Yeah. And also, if you put it on the ground, you can monitor if there's a leak.
Yeah,
like if
a
a bathtub overflows or a washer overflows. Mm-hmm. Right. It does a limited number of things so far, but it is very effective for the things that it does. So we use it on our front door, and there's ever any question of like, did the door open or close? Like, did a child come home after midnight? The Notion will tell you when that door opens and closes. And, we don't really have a huge issue with our 14-year-old coming back, but our 18-year-old, not that we're watching her every moment, but it's nice to know that the door is open and she's home at night after we've gone to bed. And we also use it on our garage door. And that covers like a huge issue for a lot of people, is that paranoia that you're at work or you've just left on a trip.
Like, wait, did I leave the garage door?
I think I closed it. But,
yeah.
Yeah. So it snaps onto the wall, and then using
little clips, little adhesives, right? And
then little adhesives, and then
you clip on the sensor with two
batteries.
AAA batteries. So just this little thing right here. It's fairly small.
It was very easy to install. But we'll get to one pitfall in a moment. But it uses these bridges too. You plug in a bridge. It takes up yet another outlet in your house. But the bridge is what connects that little guy to your Wi-Fi, and then to your phone wherever you are in the world. Okay. Yeah. So it will do. Like we say, doors, garage doors, leak protection. Notice air quality. It connects with. There's an integration with Nest, so it tells you if you're above or below. It'll tell you if your door is open or your window is open and your furnace is on too. So
also if like the fire alarm goes off in your house or something, it will notify you if there's a sound coming from that area.
But you could also use it for other things, like you could use it for a liquor cabinet or a gun safe, places where you'd be very interested in knowing if that door, any type of door, was open or closed. Okay, so that's how it works. It costs $149. They've lowered the price. I think when we first looked at this, it was more like $200 for a starter pack with 2 of these sensors. Now it's a bridge and 3 of these sensors for $149 on Amazon. I think now they're starting to get into a price range that might be interesting, and the number of them. 2 isn't enough. I think you're going to want to have 3.
Maybe more for like all the doors in your house.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to install an app and everything, you want to have covered the possible uses. Now, the one thing that we did discover is that our garage, because it is separated by, it's a separate, not a separate structure. It's connected kind of to our lot, but it is a building unto itself. We couldn't get our Wi-Fi there. So we had to do a Wi-Fi extension to get to the garage so that it could read the Notion in the garage. And it ended up being a little bit of a process, and that's why it actually took us so long to actually review the Notion, is that we had to set up that Wi-Fi connection. Yeah. So even though the range is good within the house, if it has to go through concrete walls, you might be in a situation where you have to extend your Wi-Fi or use a mesh network, which we have through Orbi.
Go check out our Orbi video.
But more and more, these mesh networks are extending the range of Wi-Fi, so it goes beyond and could connect with something that's as far away as your garage.
So you don't have to put another router in your garage or something.
Well, that's what we had to do. I mean, just temporarily, and I think we'll probably leave it there because.
But now we have the mesh network.
I do enjoy it. It doesn't. The mesh network doesn't get to the garage though. I had to put a separate time capsule in the garage just to do this.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, you haven't. It's just sitting there in the ground. You know, it's another thing that's just hanging out in our garage. But I you know, now that I've had this for a while and I monitor it, it does give does give peace of mind that doors are closed, that everything is locked up tight, and
Sense of security.
a sense of security. Yeah, for $149, I think it's starting to get to a good price point. Okay. Anything else?
The way it connects is through a QR code that's located on every
Oh yeah,
sensor.
we'll show you that in the inside photos. That makes the setup
photos
really
all
easy.
over everywhere.
You just point the app at the QR code and then it syncs it up. That part was really easy once we got the Wi-Fi working. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Okay. Paul Banis with GreatDad.com. He's Hayden. See you next time.
Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out all the playlists.
Oh,
and
yes.
stuff.